The Hollywood Beats take on TV. I'm Tandy Culpepper.
And I'm Lisa Johnson Mandel.
Lisa, we are doing a limited series today called The Girlfriend, and it is fraught with all kinds of layers and texture. Would you agree?
I would agree that it's fraught.
Well, before we get into that, let's get to the trailer.
So what do we do now?
Do I have to meet the parents?
My son always had girlfriends, but I have never heard him speak about anyone like this.
Darling, she is going to love you.
Such a beautiful home.
Mum, this is Cherry.
Hello. Wow.
What do you think?
It's unusual. Is it a Caspian Alexander?
It is.
It's gentle, but violent.
I've never seen Daniel so happy.
Ooh, do we like her?
Jury's out.
Mum, what is wrong with loving someone who has money?
They'll never marry you.
I'd be careful if I were you.
He doesn't even know who you are.
I don't trust her.
Let's see if we can't push our buttons.
Yes.
I'm not good enough for her.
I love you for you.
I don't think she is who you think she is. I'm just trying to protect you.
You're smothering me!
Your obsession with Daniel has to stop.
Hi.
If you heard my side of the story, you would see it differently. She looked me dead in the eye.
Are you sure you're not imagining that?
She's digging into my life. Have you forgotten what she did to me?
It's my mom.
Play her at her own game. You have to choose one of us.
I'm your son. You will have to let him go.
He's all I've got.
Let me tell you about my daughter. When she has a sight set on something, you better not interfere.
So, what's the premise here?
Okay, this is a psychological thriller. It's on Amazon Prime, 6-part limited series. It's about a wealthy American family living in Great Britain. And when the only son brings home a girlfriend with sort of a questionable past, the mother's efforts to find out the truth about her and pull them apart only brings them closer together. So we have quite the rivalry between the mother and the girlfriend before this 6th episode is over.
And we should say that it is adapted from the 2018 novel by Michelle Francis. I haven't read the book. I imagine you haven't either.
No, I haven't. I usually do read all the chick lit stories that they make series out of, but this is one I haven't read.
It at the outset, Robin Wright, who plays Laura Sanderson, and we know her, of course, from House of Cards.
Oh, I know her from way before that. Come on,
Oh,
Princess
really?
Bride?
Oh, Princess Bride, the
Oh
Princess
my
Bride,
gosh.
of course, of course. Well, anyway, getting back, she is kind of a helicopter mom, and
Yeah.
and her son is grown up, which is kind of weird. The girlfriend is Olivia Cooke, who plays, this name is hysterical, Cherry Lane.
I know. That should tip you off right now, or should have tipped them off what kind of girl she was.
And we know her from the House of the Dragon. So both Robin and Olivia had been in houses.
That's true.
Well,
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
a
that's
room
good.
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she played Allison Hightower. She has a big role in House of the Dragons.
And Laurie Davidson plays Daniel Sanderson, who is kind of clueless.
He's the son. Yeah.
He's the
yeah.
son, and he was in the 2017 TV series Will. He played the young William Shakespeare. I didn't see that.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
But
I
there
thought I
you go.
recognized him from somewhere.
What was your initial reaction
Oh,
to
to the
this?
from the very first episode, I found it very schmaltzy, very soapy, very cheesy, full of stereotypes and things that would never happen in real life. But it seemed to me if there were such thing as a British telenovela, this would be it. I mean, some of the things that happen, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. And it's told through alternating POVs,
Right, right, which
which
is
is
interesting.
interesting.
Sometimes it's the mom, sometimes it's Cherry, sometimes it's
I
the
don't
girlfriend.
know if the novel did that, but I would hazard a guess that probably does.
I'm not sure either, but I will say that was a clever contrivance
Yeah.
because the truth is never, you have to hear both sides and the truth is always somewhere in between. And that's maybe the message of the entire thing, if it has a message.
And it's funny because you want to root for this relationship, the young woman and the son. You want to root for them, but then you begin to see. I started seeing it through Laura Robin Wright's character's eyes. Uh,
Yeah.
it uh, it definitely was something that I shifted to because I suppose because being older and having two young nieces, I would be really wanting to find out everything I could about whoever they would become interested in. So there is that. It's something that a lot of older viewers, I probably will hazard to guess, would agree with me.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I would too. I mean, having been in a situation where I was engaged to someone that everyone could see, all my family members could see that he was not the right guy for me. And they were very hesitant to say anything to me. I had to find it out on my own, thank goodness, before we got married. But you know, would I have listened to them if they would have told me? I'm not sure. I was young at that age, I mean, it was like I was what, I think it was 22. And so, that's very young, you're very idealistic and all that, but I don't think I would have gone against, I would have listened to my family who loves me and knows me well and has, been through the whole thing. So, but I could see that happening. I could, someone in this movie, the Robin Wright character was very dominant. And you know what kind of creeped me out is she had so many pictures of them together on her phone. You know, I
Well,
mean,
even the way that they she behaved around him, and I mean, there are several. Um, there's the edible complex, and edit, yeah,
Oedipal.
edible, and then but the opposite starts with a J, like Joconda or something like that, where it's the opposite, where it's the mother
Yeah.
and the son from her, point of view. It was kind of creepy
Yes. Yeah,
and
there was a little bit of that, and there's a whole backstory about how they had a younger sister, or he
Rose.
had a younger sister named Rosia, and she died young, and so all the mother's attention went to him, not wanting to take care of him, so that they're her last remaining child, and he felt pressured from that, and so those things come into play too. But I mean, there were crazy things involved in this show. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna give anything away. It's very important that we don't. But I mean, a fake funeral, and a situation where one character harmed his or herself so that they could accuse the other character of having done it. And these are extreme things that are very, like I said,
and
very
and we've
telenovela-ish.
seen that before.
Uh-huh.
So it's not something that it's rather bordering on the cliche
Yes,
and
yes.
predictable.
I thought it was predictable. Now, the one part that wasn't predictable is the last episode. And what happened in that last episode, I did not anticipate. I anticipated almost everything up to the very end. But I found it
I'm
to be
glad you brought that up
yeah,
because that I just that made me absolutely, even though I found the very last scene to be jaw dropping, what happens in what you're referring to is a major piece of the narrative.
right.
And I thought that it was so irresponsibly shown that it sent a message for viewers that is absolutely really dangerous. And I'm not going to say why, but I'll tell you after we get out of this. But I was watching that and I was like, well, come on, come on, come on. And no, it didn't happen.
Yeah. And the fact that a doctor was involved in this.
Yes, yes. It was, it really, it really ruined the whole thing for me. So you know what I'm talking
Oh, yeah.
about.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it ruined the whole thing for me. And I thought it was so implausible. And there will be people who see this, and I think that it will send out the wrong message. And to me, that just did it in right there. And it's funny, I've read other people's reviews, and nobody has brought that up.
That's interesting. Well, we always talk about bookends. And that was a bookend scene. You remember there's a scene in the first episode that sort of mirrors what happens, and I'm not going to say any more about that, but
Yeah,
it's
which is a MacGuffin.
yeah. And I thought that that first scene involving the same thing was kind of creepy, kind of,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And
So
again, it's that thing, whose perspective are
yeah.
you looking at the same time? I have nothing further to add.
Well, I just think, bless Robin Wright. She has done so many great things. She's done so much great TV. She's done so much great, she's done some good movies. She was in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. She was in Wonder Woman. She was Message in a Bottle, Unbreakable. She was in Forrest Gump, for heaven's sakes, and she was in Everest. She was in Blade Runner 2049. I mean, she's done a lot of great stuff. I have great respect for her as an actress, and I just thought this
Yeah,
I thought that it was beneath her.
exactly. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Shall we wrap this up?
I think so.
I'm Tandy Culpepper.
And I'm Lisa Johnson Mandel.
Thank you for joining us on the Hollywood Beat.